What's new, Benjamin? Anything fun?
Oh, gosh. No, I went to the Wolves game the other night with old Saucy Saucer.
I saw that. It must be nice being one of the beautiful people.
Yeah,
it's not every day that you get to sit next to Justin Guard and meet Sauce.
No, not every day. Not every day, especially as close as I sat next to Sauce. I mean, we were shoulder to shoulder, weenus to weenus. I think our weenus is touched many times.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
No, big thanks to our good buddy Charlie Swanson for the tickets and the experience. It was fun, man. We just went down to had a little drinky drink before the game, and then
doobie.
Yep. And then went to the game, and as you guys know, and Cory, you know this because you're a huge basketball fan. I mean, that experience of sitting courtside is unlike anything else.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's really
I've
cool.
never sat courtside. I've sat in that first row of the media section for 10 years. It was awesome.
Same thing.
Here's how awesome it is. 24 hours ago on this very show, Sauce broke down his front row experience. And he said, quote, strike two. Watching Anthony Edwards play basketball is sweet.
Yeah.
See, it's pretty cool.
Now, did you spend most of your time sitting courtside thinking, I can't wait to break it down on the power trip on Thursday and explain how sweet this is?
Well, I mean, he summed it up.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong.
I don't even know what is there to say. I mean, I don't have to go any further into that analysis because it's sweet to watch him play.
It also helps him pick up women.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
If you're Anthony.
Yeah.
I mean, that block he had was right in front of us. That was outstanding. When he gets when he's engaged in the game, he's the best athlete this state's ever had.
Balake. The thing
he's
is
the best Timberwolves
okay,
player.
So this is where, and I get it. I look at a lot of sports through the football lens, and it's not fair because there's so many more games that basketball and hockey and baseball play. So I get it. But it is a little infuriating watching those guys lag around and just play 80% basketball for 3 quarters. And then when they decide to turn it on, it's like, oh my God. Well, there's not even a difference. I mean, there's a giant difference in this game between the talent. Because we were talking are we really going to lose to these guys? We couldn't even name any of the other, nobody even knew. The people that were sitting around had no idea who the other guys on the court were. I'm saying the other team. Who are these guys?
Yeah,
who are
Grizzlies.
the Grizzlies, right?
Yeah.
And they were beating us. And then all of a sudden the fourth quarter happens, and then you see this uptick in the way that our guys are attacking, especially Randall. Julius, all of a sudden turned it on, and he was attacking the hoop, and then that led to other things, and then the energy and all this other stuff. I'm so why don't you guys just do that at the start of the game and put the other team out of misery, and then you can kind of coast the rest of the game?
Yeah.
I don't understand the mentality of flip-flopping no, let's just keep it close. We'll exude about 50% energy, and then we'll turn it on in the fourth quarter, and we'll win, and we'll walk away.
So would you say that watching Scottie Pippen Jr. is not sweet?
It's not sweet.
See?
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
Although, who's the white guy with the really bad...
Abbott.
Wow. Well, it's kind of like Abbott. Abbott probably needs what this guy had. He had basically the ankle brace equivalent of when Forrest Gump had the knee braces.
Yeah.
What was that guy? Because
Spencer?
his brother plays in the NBA too. Spencer. Is that right?
I think
Pat
so.
Spencer's his brother?
Yeah, so this would be Cam Spencer?
Is that right?
I don't know who Cam Spencer is, but he's on the roster.
Oh my gosh. We were like, what's up with his ankle braces, man? It's it's from 1960.
Yeah, he had 2 of them on.
He had both on.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked like he was literally right from Hoosiers.
Yep.
Oh, man. No, that's a film.
Yeah.
Just Indiana schliz.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He smashed a lot of slush.
Oh, he definitely did.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Cam Spencer.
Oh,
yeah.
By the
Not
way,
gross.
And Hawk.
I finally found that commercial.
With the broken ankle?
With the broken ankle. Listen to the audio if you can. Oh, it's not going to play, is it? How do I do that now?
I have no idea.
What I miss? Who broke their ankles?
It's that commercial they played during the Super Bowl that apparently I was the only person that ever saw. And it's for something to make your bones stronger or something. Yeah, you can't hear it. Anyway, I found it. I'll show it to you guys during the break because you actually hear the ankle break and see it twist underneath her. And I'm like, every time I see it on the commercial, I want to go throw up somewhere. Anyway, never mind. I'll play it for you later.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's great.
All right, let's do the news.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
You got that right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. There's something being called the San Diego almond crash.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Almonds everywhere.
We're loading up our tools, getting ready to go to work, and then we just hear a big boom from behind us. We look up, we see all these almonds start falling from the bridge and a big cloud of smoke, a bunch of ash, and everything's all falling down. And I came out to check my truck, and it just got littered with almonds.
Just scared. We were just like, oh my goodness, what's going on? We started videotaping, texting our manager.
Yeah.
So there was nut all over the interstate. Is that what you're saying?
That's why Tommy's gone.
Yeah.
You're right.
Is he in San Diego?
Yep. He's giving a couple of San Diego good mornings.
This is oozing off the bridge, huh?
Just snarling traffic.
Oh.
Hey, Hawk, you know how Sauce likes to eat? Watch this.
What?
Sauce.
Yes.
Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Outstanding.
Wow.
1,000 out of 10.
How have they never hired Lou Diamond Phillips?
I think they have.
Okay.
I think he's been in an ad
That
for
would be genius. Blue Diamond Phillips.
I think he has.
How would that song go? If Blue Diamond Phillips was singing about almonds?
It would. What was that?
How would that song go? How would the theme song sound? The slogan, if Blue Diamond Phillips sang about smokehouse almonds.
If your name is Lou and
He doesn't get the bit.
No.
Wait, I don't know the
It's
song.
Blue Diamond Phillips.
I know. I can't picture the song either.
It's got to be La Bamba, man. Let's go.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, right.
La la almonds. La almonds.
Which is just Spanish for the almonds.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the whole thing about did you guys see the whole thing about the Lion King? That whole viral video that went out? There was this guy, seemingly sounds like he understands the African language in which that song was sang. And he's like, all it translates into is like, here, he's a lion. He's great, or something like that. It's like,
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Was it parody or was it an actual translation?
No,
or
I
was he
think it
just
was
kidding?
an actual translation.
Okay, 'cause either way, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. Not the best writing? Just
No,
sounded
not the
cool?
best writing, not the best lyrics.
Is it better than la 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 almonds?
La 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 almonds.
You know what
Thanks,
happened?
Blue Diamond Phillips.
Yeah, Blue Diamond Phillips is what happened when Tommy met Diamond Phillips.
Oh my God. Jesus Lord.
What'd you do in San Diego?
Yeah. I got it.
Oh.
Blue Diamond Phillips.
Minnesota's oldest operating theater is in danger of going out of business. And damn it, Ben, we need you and your TV show to rally the troops.
Yeah, which one is it?
It's the Opera House in in Fairmont, Minnesota. The Opera House in Fairmont, Minnesota, opened in 1901. And now it needs $4 million to stay open. Grants, donations have helped raise $1.5 million so far. Still not enough. If they can afford renovations, the theater will still maintain its character, like the chandeliers, which were installed 10 years before the Titanic sank. Minnesota's oldest operating theater.
I mean, it looks pretty cool. I
It
just
looks
Googled
pretty cool, right?
It's old school.
I love those old things.
Yeah, 1901.
Button bar.
It is crazy, isn't it? Like how and I know it's a cliche. Everybody says it, but it's also true. Like the buildings that are built in 1990, 1980, even our stadiums are falling apart. But you got a theater built in 1901 that looks like it could withstand an earthquake.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, you're going to get mercury poisoning if you go in there.
Yeah.
And
And a little
asbestos.
asbestos. It's
I
fine.
mean, you're going to slowly die, but a nonprofit group bought that building for $51,000 in 1980.
Wow.
Yeah, guarantee it's haunted. Has to be.
It has to be.
Has to be haunted.
Has to be.
And if it's not, the ghosts are really letting us down.
I know they really are.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah. I love old buildings like that, man. I look at that building and I can smell it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know what it smells like
Yeah.
inside
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, sweat and disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. Like my bedroom in high school.
You mean the backseat of your car?
Well, that too.
Yeah.
But that also smelled like ace kicking.
What? You were fighting people in the back of your car?
No, but I did a lot of bleeding in the backseat of my car.
Oh, my God.
Hawk, have you done much theater?
Why are you always fighting?
No, I haven't. I play a lot of gigs in a lot of theaters, but I've only done a little bit of that.
Yeah. I feel like that's something that you could get into.
I would really love it.
Yeah, you would have been. Yeah, you'd be good at it.
It'd be fun, like musical theater and stuff like that.
I mean, you know how to project your voice, and I think you're animated, and you could like really get into the parts.
I'd enjoy it. I'd try it for sure.
I don't think you'd have a hard time like memorizing the lines either. It's just basically music lyrics.
Yeah,
man.
And if you forget the line, make it up.
Yeah, sure.
The hills are alive with Hooters.
Sir, this is a Colleen show.
A Colleen show?
Well, hi, Colleen. Come on in.
Yeah, don't do that at the Children's Theater in Hopkins.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I like that place, by the way.
I know, that place is sweet.
No doubt about it.
Sauce, if you could be in any play, which one would you pick and why?
Hold on. I was in a play once.
No, you were not.
Yes, I was.
No, like high school age?
No,
Were you the Great Pumpkin?
Close. Yeah. I was in, I think it was 7th or 8th grade. I was in Robin Hood. I was Friar Tuck.
The most guessable.
Wow.
Second most guessable. Because, hold on. Everybody be cool. Let me get through this for a second. Tommy auditioned to be the Pan in Peter Pan.
Come on. Why?
My guess, if he had been in Robin Hood, he would have been one of the merry men.
The tights.
Oh boy!
Oh, he definitely would have been one of the merry men. Yeah, it was fun.
You were Friar Tuck?
Yeah.
What's his last
name? So you had lines?
I did. Yeah.
Wow.
What were some of the lines? You remember?
No. I think I wrote them down on my hand so I could read them. It was fun. It was a fun thing to do. People that can do that that's a talent. Not everybody can do that. It was sweet. I would do it again. I should have done more of it.
And who knew after all these years you'd have the same haircut?
Yeah. Well, that was, damn you. Yeah, I do. I know I'm ugly.
You are not. Why do you keep saying that?
We have the same.
Cory said I was
the same haircut.
I have the same haircut too.
I did not say you were ugly. Your son cried for an hour looking at your face. That's all the proof we all need.
I felt so bad. I shouldn't have done it. I should have let my wispy puby beard go.
Wow. Title of the podcast.
Did Kel Sauce videotape that?
No, because
she needs it for evidence later.
She sent me a video on Instagram of kids' reaction to it.
Yeah, I've seen
those. It's all the same. They freak out. That's not my dad. And
all these kids were reacting to your face?
No.
It's like watching Two Girls, One Cup. It just Sauce's face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put the poop back on.
Hawk watches the video and just kind of looks around the room to see if anybody's in the room.
How did I do that?
I don't know. I don't know if I have ever laughed harder in my entire life that when the Two Girls, One Cup thing went viral and everybody was filming their friends reacting to that video for the first time. Do you remember?
Kermit.
Somebody posted a video of a Muppet Kermit.
Yeah.
Like looking around the room.
Yeah, that's why.
And then getting lotion and I almost peed my pants. I laughed so hard I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
He just looks around.
And he's grossed out by it. Then he looks around.
The whole world was grossed out by it, but apparently that was Kermit's thing.
Yeah, Kermit.
God, I laughed so hard.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think I showed just as many people that video as I did the actual video.
Yeah.
Like, you got to see this Kermit reaction video. It's the best.
Look it up.
Have you seen that? You know
No,
what? Oh, God, dude.
If there's a way to look that up,
Here,
I
I'll
wanna
look
see
it up
that.
right now.
It's so freaking good. How long ago was that? Like almost 20 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
It's got to
at
be
least.
like early 2000s.
Yes.
God dang, that was funny.
Yeah.
All right. Sports in a second. More with Ben Lieber. Sauce will walk us through sports after this on The Fan.
Look, it's like the old days. Just the four of us. Ben Lieber's here, and Saucy and Cory and I. Just the four of us. We can make it if we try. Like the old days. Look at us. Remember, Ben, back in the early days when you just started joining the Power Trip and you were like, why am I wasting my time?
I think about that all the time.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm like, why do I even get up for this trash?
Right.
Yeah, same.
We all laughed the hardest we've all laughed in a long time during the break.
Like
so
that.
good.
Corey was crying.
I mean,
I haven't seen it in years.
Yeah.
I forgot how
He
funny
saw
it
your
was.
face.
Oh, see, no.
God, that's funny.
Yeah, so thankfully we live in an age where nothing disappears. It was the first thing that came up when I just typed in Kermit, 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I've never seen that. And yes, that was a full-on gut laugh.
Man.
What a day to start a Thursday.
Yeah. And I just mentioned to you guys during the break, I'm not saying hate and divisiveness didn't exist on the internet, but that was back in the day where the goal of social media or the internet was to race to find something that you could show everybody else. And we all, once in a while like that, would collectively watch some viral video as a world together and all laugh and be like, have you seen this? Have you seen Chocolate Rain? Have you seen... And that's what the internet was. It was just, can we find something viral to laugh at?
Yeah.
Yep.
And now it's, can we all find something to get mad about? It's just not as, that's when the internet was fun.
Yeah.
So I wonder, the guy that
05, 06.
created that whole Kermit video, is it that he just happened to have a Kermit puppet?
Probably.
Or was it very intentional? Like, nah, it can't be any animal. It's got to be Kermit.
It's got to be Kermit. You got to do the voice.
You got to do the
It's
voice.
going to be,
And it's not a great one, but yeah, no.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's better than the one on the Muppet Show. Hashtag that's not my Kermit.
The best part for me is how long it takes him to slide the lotion bottle over. I love it.
And it's very genius that just like all of the reaction videos to 2 Girls, 1 Cup started, it was always a couple of friends going, all right, watch this. So the beginning of the Kermit video, there's the guy going, all right, here it is.
Yeah.
But then you can see he leaves the room.
Yeah.
It's so much funnier that the joke starts with somebody else in the room so that when Kermit has to look over his shoulder, he is looking. Is that guy still here or did he leave? God, the look over his shoulder is so freaking good.
And he does it, and then he
Twice,
gets the stuff in his hand, and then he looks around.
Checks one last
double
time.
check one more time.
Oh, God.
I think the best line of the whole thing is when so he's horrified, and then all of a sudden, as he gets into it, he goes, eat that ass.
Kermit the Frog, man. Kermit's the GOAT.
Yeah, Kermit is great.
Oh, my God. So, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good way to start Thursday.
It made it
Good-
worth
good
all
point.
these years of coming in this early in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a day brightener is what that's called.
That really is, yeah.
Time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
We've talked about it a lot this offseason, Ben, but the rumor came out last night that the Vikings will also be releasing Jonathan Allen. So far, your Vikings are going to release, unless they are traded, Jonathan Allen, Hargrave, and Aaron Jones.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, that's to me, it's a little surprising because I just thought that he was performance-wise, he was consistent. Now, maybe not the level that we thought we were going to get, but again, it's still a giant cap hit. I think we only saved $6 million or something
I think
like
they're
that.
eating like 18 of it.
Yeah. So you're taking on still a lot of money. So you're basically just saying we need cap relief so badly that we're willing to give up a guy that is a decent starter for $6 million.
Yeah, his cap hit is 23.86. The dead cap is 17 million.
Yeah. So, I guess obviously I think all indicators are pointing towards we're not going to be probably giving up a lot of equity in the draft to go get other players. So I think that probably means that like a Mac Jones is probably out. Unfortunately for me, that probably means like a Derek Carr is probably out unless that compensation package to the Saints is way lower than we think. We know that there's probably going to be some competition in there, so you have to sweeten the pot a little bit. When it comes to free agents, I don't see us being tier 1 free agent buyers. which I didn't expect anyway. But I just at least thought that there'd be some excitement going into free agency of like, oh, okay, we're not going to be day one guys. You know, we're not going to be this illegal tampering period. Like, oh, there's this hot rumor that the Vikings are going to go after this guy. But I thought, you know, day 3, day 4, we get a second level player. I don't even know if that's going to be the case. It's going to be just a lot of depth guys.
Are we rebuilding?
It seems like that.
It seems like
yeah. It just seems like, you know, whether it's going to be Brzezinski that takes over or it's going to be new GM guy. It's like we're going to basically wipe the slate clean and let the new GM, whoever it is, start fresh.
So if you are doing a silent rebuild, is Kyler Murray the right guy to be your quarterback if you're going through a rebuilding process?
Contractually, probably. You know, again, I've said that, you know, asking me skill wise and fit, I don't think he's the best fit. I think that he's better than what we had last year. But do I think he's the long-term solution? I don't know. I have my doubts about that. But when you look at the contract and what he's available for, in the mutual admiration that he has, at least according to the reports, that he wants to come here as well. So that means even if there is a bidding war, you might only have to pay him, $1 million or $2 because he's getting paid a ton by the Cardinals. So he doesn't have to go out there and command top dollar. He doesn't have to go out to the market and say, I'm going to have these teams compete for my services and just ratchet up the price tag. He's going to say, I'm going to go where I want to go and where I think I can thrive. And if the Vikings throw out something like chump change of $1.5 million, it's like, okay, cool, I'll do that because I know I'm getting my paycheck through Arizona.
And you also, even if you're in a silent rebuild, the one thing you have to do is you have to keep that wide receiver happy. Because if he goes through another year where
for sure
it's bad quarterback play and McCarthy is missing him or he's injured and Brosmer, some guy that isn't really capable yet of playing in professional football, and then you have another year where he's got to chase 1,000 yards at the end of the season. He has 2 touchdowns and he has like a 4-month in between getting them. You have to balance that too. And that's where somebody like a Kyler Murray can maybe help that out. Because you're going to be looking at then trading him next year as well.
Ben, did you see the other team that flat out said, we would love Kyler to play for us?
No, probably Jets.
Nope.
Who?
Sauce, you know?
Atlanta?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, I do know what you're going to say now. Baseball.
The Oakland future Las Vegas A's. The A's GM said, quote, we're always open to him exploring a return to baseball with the A's if that time ever comes. He was the 9th overall pick in the 2018 Major League Baseball draft. So I don't think the A's expect him to ever just go full Michael Jordan here and switch to baseball. But the A's are like, if he ever wants to.
Dude, what a fallback plan, though.
I'm sorry if you just said this. Is he the only player to ever be first rounder in both leagues?
Was Bo?
Was Chris Winkie?
Maybe so.
Oh, man. I don't know. Don't know.
I mean, it's got to be.
One overall and
he's
10
got to be either one of one or one of like 2 or 3. It can't be a lot.
Yeah, and probably it's the fact that it happened in the same year is really different too. Because baseball players usually get drafted really young.
Yeah.
No.
This says it's AI, but on Google that Kyler is the only player in history to be selected in the first round of both the NFL and MLB drafts.
Even if
Bo Jackson wasn't.
Can you imagine if it worked? Like if he went to baseball and was an all-star level baseball player, how
Crazy.
Cool that would be.
It'd be
amazing.
So
it would be an unbelievable story. It's again something like we've never seen, almost never seen, right? Deion played some baseball. Bo Jackson played some baseball. But this would be completely different.
Russell Wilson played for the Yankees in a couple of preseason games.
Yeah, but he was not a first rounder, though, was he?
No, he was not.
Yeah.
Jameis Winston was a 15th round pick by the Texas Rangers. Matt Castle was drafted. Eric Decker was drafted in the 39th round by the Brewers.
I think I was too.
Yeah.
The story I read this morning about the A's saying this is I forgot that the timeline for Kyler was honestly headed towards baseball. He was all in on baseball, but then won the Heisman, and then all of a sudden his pro football prospects greatly changed, and then his attitude changed. But he was going to be a baseball player, and then won the Heisman. Whoops.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson was a 4th round pick in the baseball draft.
Jeez, think about that. Like, Bo Jackson regarded as one of the greatest athletes of all time, and he was a 4th round baseball selection.
Yeah. Dion was a 6th round pick in baseball.
So Kyler was what, a second baseman, shortstop? He's a middle infielder, right?
Yeah, I would assume shortstop. Yeah. That's normally the best athlete on the team.
Yeah. Super quick, fast. Yeah. Obviously short in stature.
So what would he be good at with the Minnesota Vikings? What would you like about his game with this system, and what would you not like about his
Great question.
System?
The thing is,
good question.
I think that he's accurate. You know, that is one thing that KOC talks about a lot, is his quarterbacks have to be accurate. I think a lot of that too is just his improvisational skills. I think allows for secondary routes to come open. So maybe the windows to throw into maybe aren't as tight sometimes just because of his creativity. I got to be honest. This is why I just don't think that he's a tremendous athlete. He's a good football player. I don't think he's a great football player. And I think that, you just look at his last few years and his whole time in Arizona. I don't know if he's been to the Pro Bowl a couple times, but we all know that's kind of a farce. That doesn't really mean anything. There's just a lot of inconsistencies to his game. So he's just learning how to be a play action quarterback. He's just learning how to go under center. He's only been under center the last 2 years. When Drew Petzing got there as the offensive coordinator with that new coaching staff, he wanted to run more play action and wanted to run more under center stuff. Before that, I think he was 92% shotgun under Cliff Kingsbury and other people. Okay. And that's what he was in college as well. So the idea of him just walking into this offense and going under center that we have seen the way KOC likes to do with play action pass is still going to be very new to him. I mean, I would say he and JJ probably are on the same developmental path when it comes to being an under the center quarterback. That concerns me. I mean, there are other quarterbacks out there that are more comfortable under center. He doesn't necessarily throw the ball down the field all that well on a per pass basis. So I broke down, this is going to get really nerdy and statty. Okay. So I looked at the last 5 seasons of both he and Derek Carr, going from 2020 to 2024. I kind of excluded 2025 because Derek Carr didn't play. And then I looked at just the 2024 stats. In a 5-year breakdown, again, Murray's going through multiple offensive coordinators and Derek Carr is going through some stuff as well. Derek Carr threw for 114 touchdowns to 50 interceptions. Murray, 95 to 45. So Carr, on the 5-year numbers, is throwing 19 more touchdowns. Yes, he threw 5 more interceptions, but do you live with the 5 more interceptions if he's throwing 19 more touchdowns? Carr attempts deeper passes on average, 8.18 to 7.36. Carr has a higher quarterback rating over that 5 years, 96.1 to 93. He has a lower sack percentage. Yes. Oh, yeah.
That's interesting, though.
So for all that scrambling around and all of that just creation that he has, Kyler Murray gets sacked 5.6% of the time to Derek Carr's 4.8. And then Carr throws for more play action passes per year, 659 yards to 548 yards.
Wow.
So then you look at just the 2024 stats. That's the true indication of just like, okay, this was the best version that we've ever seen of Kyler Murray be a complete quarterback under center more often than being in shotgun. So just 2024. If you compare those two guys, Derek Carr threw down the field 7.8 yards per pass play, whether they were completed or not, just targets alone, which is 19th in the league. We are an intermediate to deep passing game. Kyler Murray was 31st in the league at 6.8. So the version of Kyler Murray in 2024 looked more like Aaron Rodgers this last year. Is that something that you get excited about? I don't with this offense, So Pro Football Reference charts bad throws, the number of bad throws. They had this whole advanced metric. So this is just going off of Pro Football Reference. Derek Carr had 37 bad throws in 2024. Kyler Murray had 66.
Jeez.
Okay. The quarterback rating between the two, 101 to 93.5. So,
that's KFAN the plus.
Yeah, that's you can hear all the hockey.
So when I say that, could it work? Absolutely, it could work. Would I be excited about it? Yeah, more excited than maybe watching version 2 of JJ McCarthy from what we saw this last year. But do I think he's the best option? No.
But does he have enough athleticism, talent, abilities, skills, whatever words you want to use, that if, KOC's one of the quarterback whisperers in the NFL, is that what you're betting on? Is that whatever Kyler has not harnessed in his, whatever it is, 6-7 year career, that this is the chance that KOC can bring the best out of him?
Hold that thought. Let's answer that when we come back.
That's a hell of a radio tease.
Yeah, good question, Cory.
Please.
I wish I would have set it up as a tease, so Abbott would have been so proud of me.
He's still a little bit proud, but
Is Abbott here today?
He'll be here in about 3 hours. He's walking down the hallway.
Why does it take him so long?
Yeah, him getting a coffee is like the Donner Party.
He might not make it. He might have to eat somebody.
Not the Dahmer Party. That was a party of one, an easy reservation. Vikings news in a second. More sports later with Ben Lieber. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Hey, Ben.
Yes, sir.
I know you've been retired from the NFL and you've moved on to television and coverage of the NFL, and we're so glad to have you here on the Power Trip Morning Show. But I really think, and I really want you to think about what I'm about to say. Please consider this. Don't just poo-poo it because I'm an idiot and I'm the one saying it, okay? Please?
I will do that.
You could just slap the living crap out of somebody. You got to join slap matches. You need to start slapping people. I don't think you realize that the biggest slap match in the history of slap matches is coming up this Friday on YouTube. We just played a spot for it, and the first thing I thought of is that man's got strong hands. You should slap the living crap out of people.
Compared to what I've seen on the highlights, I don't have big enough hands or meaty enough hands to cause any damage, and then I'd be such a wuss. I would take one shot. Like they would I think I'd get disqualified because I'd flinch too much or try to move out of the way. I don't have the courage to stand there and get just punched in the face.
I don't think we give Chris Rock enough credit for taking that slap like a champ.
Yeah.
He didn't fall on his ass and then flop around, right? He stood there wow, dude, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he got slapped hard on national TV, and he really didn't flinch.
Yeah, that was
Not
kind
much.
of a wussy slap, though,
Well,
from Will Smith.
it
was kind of girly.
Really?
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
I think that's why everybody thought it was a joke.
Better keep his name out
the
of
craziest
your
thing
mouth.
ever.
It was insane.
Did it work, though? Has he kept her name out of his mouth?
Don't know.
I don't know.
No, I don't think he did, because he definitely mentioned that a lot on his next comedy special. He walked through that and didn't have a lot of nice things to say about those people.
Yeah.
No. It's weird how one slap changes his entire career.
It did.
I'm talking about Will, obviously.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at him differently now, as they probably should. That was psychotic.
It was crazy.
It was psychotic.
Crazy town.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, let's answer the.
Are you allowed to cry in slap matches, by the way?
I think you are. I think it's frowned upon.
I think so.
Let's answer the tease, because then I have unbelievable
Answer those
breaking
teas.
news.
All right, hold on. Let me.
You're breaking news.
Not sports related.
Oh.
Kermit related?
Nope, not Kermit related.
News on the Power Trip, presented by
Thank you, Vikings News Radco.
All right, so if I remember my own tease, I believe I was asking about KOC getting the most out of Kyler if Kyler comes here.
Right.
Yeah.
And what do you think he can pull out of him?
I think that he is going to have to really. It will be. I think that the storyline is going to be how much is KOC willing to move off of what his philosophies are. Is there going to be a true meeting in the middle of getting the best out of Kyler, but also stretching Kyler to the point where Kyler becomes a different type of player than what we've known him to be? How much of that do you want to do? do you want to just let Kyler be Kyler? And it's the old adage, like, you call plays and you put him in the best situations to succeed? Or does he come in and KOC's got to pull back a little bit or push him a little bit more and make him more of a play action quarterback, make him more of an under center quarterback, make him more of a pocket passer, and not just rely on his legs all the time? There's no doubt that KOC can have him play well. I don't think it's just about what level do you want him to play at? I think that'll be the interesting thing because, as we've seen, the other part, I'll start like this. The other thing that we've seen historically from KOC is he wants to establish the run. He does. I think he has a hard time committing to the run sometimes just by the way the game flow goes. And he admits that after a lot of games. Like, should have stuck to the run. Game got away from me a little bit, especially early in his career when he's calling plays. We don't have a viable run game right now. We're letting Aaron Jones go. I know he played about half the season, but I don't think Jordan Mason is your bell cow 3-down back. Like, we're still looking for a game-changing running back. And I think that's something that Kyler needs. Kyler, more than anybody else, does not need to be dropping back 50 times a game, 45 times a game in this deep passing scheme. That, to me, doesn't work. Now, I could be very surprised by his development and what he can transition to become. But unless there's a way that we can find a running back in the draft or free agency, develop more of a true running system, and then use more play action off of that, I don't think that KOC wants to run the version of Cliff Kingsbury's offense that Kyler's excels at the most. I just don't see that dynamic happening.
If J.J. McCarthy is still on the team, let's say he's not traded or released if they sign Kyler, right? It is truly like, all right, J.J. still needs to learn. We're going to keep him in the system. We're going to keep him here, but Kyler's the guy. My guess is if you sign Kyler Murray, there's no competition. He's going to be the starter. Then how short of a leash does Kyler have? Because it's not like you're spending $40 million to get him in here. It's like you said earlier, it's going to be unbelievably cheap to get Kyler here, right? So 4 or 5 games in, you're 1-4 or something like that, and Kyler's not playing well. How quickly do you say, well, this isn't working. Let's go back to the kid because now this is our chance to see. I know we're getting so far ahead of ourselves, but how long of a leash do you give a guy like Kyler Murray when he doesn't have a lot of equity with his team?
I think you give him a long leash.
Like the whole year?
Yeah.
If that's the case, so if he has a whole season leash, then what's the point of even keeping McCarthy?
Well,
he's only 22.
Yeah. So Sauce and I were just talking off air, and I think that we kind of agree on this, and Sauce obviously jump in if I'm going to say something that, is out of bounds here. But
I promise you he prefers that you paraphrase for him.
1,000%.
And put it in your words what he was trying to say.
What he said.
So we kind of concluded that the way it looks from an action standpoint, a decision-making standpoint, if you bring in a guy like Kyler, if you make trades for Mac Jones and you make a move for Daniel Jones to get him back, that tells me that they probably are going to eventually move on from J.J. McCarthy. Any other situation, including the guy that I want in Derek Carr, Geno Smith, throw any other name out there, Aaron Rodgers even, that is a situation where, like, no, we're going to have JJ compete. May the best man win. You save face a little bit. And then there's the opportunity for JJ to just to marinate and mature for one more season and then give him the reins and the opportunity again to maybe close out the last 2 years of a 5-year situation. That scenario would be in play. I believe if you bring in a young guy like Kyler Murray on such a cheap contract, or those other 2 quarterbacks that we mentioned, that most likely JJ's tenure here will probably be over.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
What is that?
I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
How many of you have seen the movie Alice in Wonderland, the original Disney cartoon?
It's been a while.
Yeah, you've all seen it, right?
Yeah.
It's one of the best, if you ask me. One of the better ones. And I've never watched it high or drunk, but I can imagine it's spectacular. If you,
I'm sure it is.
If you're under the influence.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys remember the end when they get to the Queen of Hearts and they play
Great
croquet by grabbing flamingos by the neck or like grabbing them by the ankles, and then they're playing croquet by hitting flamingos into the croquet balls.
Yeah.
It's actually really kind of tough to watch. It sucks, but I'm going to read the story. Basically that happened.
What?
A tourist faces charges after Las Vegas police said the guy stole a flamingo from the Flamingo Hotel and took the bird back to his room, injuring it. Mitchell Fairbairn, 33 of Canada, faces 4 counts of felony animal abuse. On Tuesday, Metro Police received a call from the hotel about a man later identified as Mitchell who allegedly broke into the property's flamingo habitat and injured several birds. They show a video of him reaching the habitat around 5 a.m. and then grabbing a bird named Peachy. He also allegedly injured other animals in the process, including pinning one down and a second bird he pinned and wasn't letting it escape. The video shows him then returning to the hotel room with the animal. It's weird. There's a video of him in the elevator with another guy in the elevator, and he's got the flamingo by the neck. Like he's about to play croquet in Alice in Wonderland.
Jeez.
It's like, what is going on here? He admitted to police that he trespassed into the bird's habitat after seeing a flamingo in distress. He said he went in there to pop the bird's wing back into place.
Oh, my.
Wow.
He stated he knows that popping the wing back into its place is a common practice for birds such as ducks. He knows this because he's, quote, a farm boy.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
On Fairbairn's phone, police located several photos and videos of him with the animal, including him torturing it. And in one video, he indicated he planned on taking the bird home.
Dude, did you see what he did to torture the bird?
No, what did he do?
I can't even say it.
So beyond popping his wing back into place?
He made it watch Sauce do stand up.
Oh. Did he tape his eyes open?
Oh, that poor thing.
He grabbed it yesterday. He flew from Las Vegas, Nevada to Edina, Minnesota.
And not even first class.
And held that flamingo by its neck.
With its eyeballs open.
And like Conan O'Brien peeking through a window. He made that flamingo watch Sauce shave his face, and that son of a bitch cried for an hour.
Oh.
And birds aren't supposed to cry.
No, he clockwork orange that flamingo's eyes and said,
birds don't cry.
You need to see this.
Poor bird, Peachy.
So, yeah, he's in a lot of trouble, obviously.
Well, yeah.
His bail was set at $12,000. He was also ordered to have no animals in his possession, and he had to surrender his passport. I don't go through the Flamingo Casino very often. I know you guys love it. I don't go through very often, but obviously when I first got to Vegas when I was 21, you go through like the flamingo habitat. There's just random flamingos. You're like, this is kind of badass.
Yeah, there's a bunch at that cool spot downtown. They have a bunch of them too.
Yeah, this guy's 33, just said, I'm getting in there.
He hates them.
What a tie.
So do we know what happened to the old flamingo after he was tortured by watching Sauce stand up?
Yeah, Peachy.
Peachy. Like probably sent to the vet, repaired, and got brought back. He didn't kill the thing, did he?
No, I don't believe it's dead. But they did say, where's this video here? Hang on. They said they found. Hang on. Scroll. Inside the hotel room, police located a, quote, large bloody feather along with other materials. So, I mean, whether they had to put the flamingo down or not, I have no idea. But he messed him up pretty good. Just grabbed him and threw him around and choked him. And again, if he had just played croquet, he would have gone full Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Well, the guys from The Hangover had Mike Tyson's tiger.
That's true.
Good point.
Man, good luck getting a tiger in an elevator by the throat. Man. Yeah, the still shots are nuts.
Yucky.
Look at this guy just walking down. See it? Can you see it, Ben?
Oh, yeah.
He's just walking down the hallway choking a flamingo. And that's not a euphemism.
Psycho.
What?
Don't you confront that guy in the elevator, though?
Yes.
If you're somebody in the elevator with him and you're like, okay, this is the most, I'm either high as hell right now.
You
like,
call the police
I'm
immediately.
tripping out. But, don't you confront the guy and, A little bit?
I don't know if I would, because if a guy's crazy enough to climb into the flamingo habitat and grab one and choke one and take him to his room, my guess is he's willing to try to choke me and kill me too. I'm just calling the police and being like, this guy's choking a flamingo.
Yeah, but the second I hear him talking, I hear he's Canadian. I'm like, well, I can take this guy.
Yeah, he's too nice to
What if it's his emotional support flamingo?
Yeah.
Peachy did not look like a willing participant.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Peachy.
You know they're only pink because they eat enough shrimp to make them pink.
Yeah.
That's true.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Wow.
They love shrimp.
Yeah. You should be covered in bread, Corey.
Oh.
That's why he's so white.
You should.
A
Yeah.
lot of chicken meat.
Yeah, you look like a chicken finger without the breading. That's been dropped on the floor and stepped on.
If you ever were in an elevator and somebody just had a chicken by his throat, and you're like, man, it's unbelievable. I just ran into blank.
The Colonel?
Come on.
Good guess, but
Come on.
you can do this.
Chicken neck elevator?
Those are all words that I used. Put them together. Chris knows the joke. It's not even a good joke. I just wanted to see if anybody would get it quickly.
The Tyson's chicken guy?
No.
I don't get it.
Who roasts chickens alive?
Glenn Taylor.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.